Hi, I call this workout Let's Take It Up a Notch. So if you've been working out with Pilates for a little while and you're ready to work a little harder, grab your mat and come along with me. Now remember, whenever you're working, you should never feel any pain through your knees, your joints or your back, but you will feel your muscles working. So let's get started. Let's lie down. We're starting with leg slides. So lying on your back, with your feet hip distance apart, hands down by your side. Neutral spine. Inhale to tighten the core, and exhale, we're going to lift the right leg, slide it away. Inhale to bend it in and lower it to the floor. Exhale, lift the left, extend away. Inhale to bend it in and lower to the floor. We're going to do 2 more to each side before we take it up a notch. So we're keeping the core turned on, keeping the ribs slide down to the hips so we're not arching the back. The shoulders are relaxed and the pelvis stays nice and level. This is the last one. Now let's take it up a notch. Exhale to lift both feet and extend away. Inhale to bend in and lower back down. Exhale to extend and inhale to bend back in. We'll do 2 more like this. Exhale away. Inhale to come in. Exhale to lift and extend and inhale to bend in. We're going up another notch. We're adding arms. This time, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, lift the feet and extend both arms and legs. Inhale to bend in and lower the feet. Remember that as you extend the legs and arms, keep those ribs sliding down to the hips. Careful not to arch the back or pop the abs. There's 2 to go, so slide the ribs down to the hips as you work. And inhale to come in. Last one. Should feel those abs really working now. And lower back down. Good. We're doing chest lift this time, but because we're working a little harder, we're going to start with our legs in tabletop. Tighten the core and take one leg, then the other leg to tabletop. Join the knees and feet together. Hands to the ceiling. Exhale, sweep the hands, lift the head and chest to look at the thighs, and inhale to lower down. So exhale, sweep and lift, and inhale to lower down. There's 3 like this before we take it up a notch. Good. Exhale and reach and inhale down. So remember, if ever we take it up a notch and you find you can't maintain your technique, take it back down a notch and continue working at the lower level. You can lift and lower the notches or the levels during the exercise, and that's fine. So let's take it up a notch, extend the feet to the ceiling and exhale, sweep the hands, lift the head and chest and inhale to lower down. Exhale, sweep and lift and really reach with the hands and inhale to lower down. There's 3 more. Good. Now remember, if your hamstrings are tight through the back of the legs, you may not be able to get your legs completely straight. Lower the legs slightly until they are straight. That just means your abs have to work harder, so you can always come back to tabletop. We're going to do 1 more. So exhale, sweep and lift, and inhale to lower down. Bend the knees and lower them back to the floor. Good. Your abs should be warm enough for hundreds. So tighten the core and you have choices. Because we're taking it up a notch, level 1 is tabletop. Level 2 is to the ceiling. Level 3 is 45 degrees with the toes pointing out. So choose your poison. Here we go. Hands to the ceiling. Tighten the core. Take the legs to tabletop and beyond. Depends where you're going. So exhale, sweep the hands, lift the head and chest and start beating the hands up and down. So it's inhale for 5 beats and exhale for 5 beats. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and really scoop through the belly, and exhale, reach a little further, see if you can lift a little higher. Inhale, you shouldn't feel any strain through your neck. If you do, you can put one hand behind your head. So it's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway. Lucky they didn't call it 200s, hey? So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. 4 sets to go. I think I lost count and threw in an extra 10 there. Never mind, it's a bonus. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Remember, you can always come back to a lower level or take it up a level because there's only 3 sets to go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and lower back down. Good. Let's move on to glutes. Yippee. Okay, so we're going to get right into it straight away because we're taking it up a notch. Okay, so we're starting with leg lifts. Lying on your side with your knees bent. Extend the top leg to hip height, lifting the underside of the waist. Take it forward, toes turned up, and your thighs should be approximately on top of each other. So we're going to start lifting the toes. Exhale, lift, and inhale back to hip height. We're doing 10 of these just to warm up the glutes. So it's exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. That's 10. I think we can do 20. Good. Turn the toes down, and we're lifting with the heel. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Good. Keep that lift underneath your waist. Your glutes should be starting to turn on and warm up. We've got bicycle leg after this. So we're just keeping it nice and warm, warming up with the leg lifts. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep the leg back in line with the body. Bend it in as if you're going to ride a bicycle. Extend it forward and sweep it back. Inhale to bend in, extend forward and sweep back. Keep the foot flexed as if your foot's on the pedal. As you bend the knee in, the legs should be on top of each other. Extend forward and sweep back. Keep the knee up at hip level as you extend forward. Be careful not to dip the knee through because that'll turn the glutes off. Let's do 5 more in this direction. And then you guessed it, we're pedaling backwards. So there's 4 to go now. Inhale, extend forward, exhale to sweep back. Inhale, extend and exhale. 2 to go. I'm already feeling some glutes. Are you? 1 more. Good. Now the other way. Sweep forward, tuck it in and extend out. So keep it at hip height as you tuck that foot back in and extend out. So it's like you're going to kick yourself in the bum when you tuck it back in. Be careful not to let that knee droop as you tuck it in. You want to keep the glutes turned on. Good. So it's inhale forward, exhale to bend in and extend out. Let's do 5 more. Forward, bend in and extend out. Keep that waist lifted so that the spine is straight and we're activating the glutes. There's 2 more to go now. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Bend the knee and lower back down. Other side. Okay, that's the bonus. We get to do it twice the fun. So lying with your feet, knees, hips, shoulders all stacked, lift the underside of the waist, lift the knee and extend it out at hip height. Sweep it forward so that the thighs are approximately on top of each other. Turn the toes to the ceiling and start lifting. It's exhale, exhale, exhale.
Good. You probably feel it a little sooner on the second side because the underneath glute did a bit of sympathetic or empathetic work on the other side. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes down and lift the heel. Good. Keep going. I know I'm feeling it. Perhaps I shouldn't have said 20, but I'm glad I did. Good. I forgot to count. So let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sweep it back. Bicycle legs. So bend it in. The knee is the same height as the hip and the thighs are on top of each other. Extend the leg forward and sweep it back. Inhale to come in. Exhale to extend and sweep back. Keep going. Good. Keep the gap underneath your waist. 5 to go. Imagine you're pedaling a bicycle. Your foot is flexed. 4 now. 3. 2. 1 more. Good. We're pedaling backwards. Bring it on home. We're in the home straight. Extend away, sweep forward, tuck it in and extend out. Sweep forward, tuck it in and extend out. Good. When you tuck it in and extend out, make sure it's in line with the body as you extend away. And there's 5 to go. Sweep, tuck in, away. Got the daggers out in the glutes yet? I know I have. Good. 3 to go. 2 now. Last one, and there's a glute stretch. Bend it in and lower down. Yay. Let's stretch the glutes before we move on. So, the leg that you worked first, cross that ankle over the opposite knee. Flex the foot. Now reach forward and grab the heel of that foot. Press the knee away. Make sure the foot is flexed and you're not rolling through the ankle. So you can grab behind the ankle if you prefer. We don't want to pull on the foot because that'll stretch. The ankle stabilizes. Extend the other leg out nice and straight. Keep your foot at the same height as your knee. That means the heel at the same height as your knee. Press this knee away and then take it across the center line of the body slightly. You should be feeling a nice glute stretch. And you want the stretch to be about as intense as the exercise. That way you won't be sore in 2 days' time. If you are sore, just warm up the glutes again, either by going for a walk or having a warm shower. And then do this stretch one more time, and that should be plenty to get them back under control. If you do have sore glutes, it usually feels either like sore glutes or like a headache in your lower back. So if you get that kind of feeling, like as if you've got a headache in your lower back, it'll be because you've got tight glutes. Good. Breathe into it for 2 more. And 1 more. Each exhale, you should feel it easing off. Lie that leg out and bring the other one up. So, hand behind the ankle or on the heel, but be careful not to roll through the ankle. Press that knee away from you, extend the other leg long. Make sure the heel is up at the same height as your knee, and then take it across the center line of your body slightly, getting that nice intense stretch through the glutes. Breathe into it. Let that muscle relax. We're going to do 2 more breaths. Really reach through that bottom leg, creating a 2-way stretch through the glute muscle and lower back down. Good. Nicely done. So rolling over, because we're going to do plank. This is a full body workout in itself. Now you have options here. You can either do it on your hands, but if you have wrist issues, you can come down onto your elbows. For this exercise, you have two options. Because we're taking it up a notch, the first option is usually option 2, but we're starting at notch 2, or coming up onto your toes. So I'm going to do mine on my hands and my toes. So tighten the core. Make sure you're pushing the floor away from you and your shoulders are down and back. Tuck your tailbone under, and that helps to ensure that you're creating that straight line from your shoulders through your hips and to your feet. Stay there. You should feel your core working and your abs working. You should feel most of your weight still up in your body. Careful not to sink through your shoulders. Too much pressure through your shoulders and your hands. Press your hands into the floor. Engage the muscle that's underneath your armpit here. That's called the Serratus Anterior. So imagine that you're holding a clutch bag underneath your arm. Pull those shoulder blades down and back, and that'll help keep the weight up into your body. So from here, we're taking it up a notch. We're going to do 10 toe taps with each leg. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then the other side. Lucky we've got 2 legs. Tuck the tailbone under and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hold it there and then gently lower down. Nicely done. We're not finished yet though. Side plank is next. After side plank, we stretch though. So side plank, you have an option either on your hand and your feet, or if you have wrist issues, come down onto your elbow and take the other hand up. So I'm going to do mine on my hand. Lift through the underside of the waist and create a straight line from your shoulder through your hips to your feet. Other hand to the ceiling or on your hip. So holding it there, keep lifting through the underside of the waist. Good. Keep your head in line with your spine. Now we're going to add a twist. So keeping the hips facing forward, take the top hand and rotate under, lifting it back up. 2 more. Take it under and lift back up. Last one. And then lower back down. Good. Other side. So flip to the other end of your mat. Tighten the core and either come up onto your elbow or onto your feet. Good. Hold it there. Lift the underside of the waist. Good. Keep your head in line with the spine. Careful not to let it hang down. Press the floor away and engage that serratus anterior muscle. Should feel all the muscles working in your body now. Take the hand up. Let's add a twist. So exhale and take that hand underneath, thinking rib to opposite hip. Inhale to bring it back to the ceiling. Exhale, take it under and rotate around. Inhale, bring it back to the ceiling. There's one more. Exhale under, rotate around. Inhale, bring it back to the ceiling and lower back down again. Good. So to finish, we're going to finish with a mermaid. A nice stretch that stretches most of the body. So sitting like a pretzel, take the hand that's on the same side as the front leg, sweep it up and reach for the wall on the other side. Take the hand underneath, around to the front knee and reach across as if you're trying to touch a wall at the end of your mat. Now if you don't have any issues with your lower back, you can use that front hand
to help pull yourself underneath that top arm. Breathe into it. And then unravel out of there. Flip your legs to the other side. Take the hand that's on the same side as the front leg up and over, reaching for the wall at the end of your mat. And then the other hand underneath onto the front knee. So really reach with that top hand, getting that nice stretch from your fingertips right down the side of your waist and down to your hip. And with this front hand, if you have no back issues, you can pull and help rotate underneath that top arm. Get that lovely stretch. Unravel out of there. Happy days. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you later on the mat.